Really? 4. Alrighty, here we go. I'm about to start it. You ready, Steve? Are you streaming? Share your screen. Not sure. Well, you can share your face. Share your. You're not going to stream. It makes it so much easier. I'd rather you stream, but if you don't want to, Yeah, that looks good. That looks so much better than the other. We should do some monkey. You want to do some monkey this weekend? Yeah, that'd be at night. Yeah, that'd be that's nighttime shit. Yeah, yeah, definitely like 11 o'clock type activity. All right, I'm a kick this off. What's going on, everybody? I'm Flash Forward. Oh wait a minute. Shit. Oh no, you can hear me. I'm Flash Forward. I guess we don't get to hear who he is again.
Oh yeah,
this is going to start becoming a trend.
This is the trend now. Hey, what's up, everybody? My name is Offensive.
Got a little treat today, which you guys probably heard. Is I think I'm actually able to do a little something here, and I want to see if I'm able to do it. I want to do it. Pop up.
We're gonna testing some
look
stuff
at
out
that,
today.
dude.
Look at
that. And then I
Need to
do
get
this.
you.
And then I do this. Then look at that. Hey, homie. That's how you put.
My nose.
And this is why, since you have two, you have both the screen. And we are looking at you like this. Flash, what's going on, TK? How you doing, man?
Nice.
What's going on? Appreciate you coming by. Getting this podcast started. You know me, I'm Flash. This is Offensive, the other half of the table.
What's good?
We got some stuff we're going to talk about today. A little bit of AI news, Dragonball news, some manga news. Actually got a little bit of comic news today. So we got some comic news. We got a little bit of Chris Hemsworth news, and see what's going on with Kang in the future. I'm gonna just take you over here for a second.
Yeah, you can hide me somewhere. It don't matter to me. Do anything you want. Oh, that's right.
Yeah. So I mean, these are the texts released from Jonathan Majors, him and the alleged woman that was assaulted.
And when you do read through that, after that, go down to the top mod comment. There's a link on there too with a statement.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. So are these like texts taken? These are the texts taken from whose phone? Her phone or his phone? Who's talking to who here?
Let's see. It says Jonathan Majors releases text from woman in alleged assault. So blue side, that would be Jonathan Majors. So we're looking at his phone.
Did he say goodbye, slut? Or did he? What do you think's underneath that? Do you think it's whore? Goodbye, you fucking cunt. Goodbye, you whore.
They hit it.
Please let me know you're okay. So the blue is him.
Yeah.
Okay. So he said, "Did you leave the key? Goodbye, bitch." We'll say it like that.
Yeah.
Please let me know you're okay when you get this. They assured me that you won't be charged. They said they had to arrest you as protocol when they saw the injuries on me and they knew we had a fight. Wow. Okay. I'm so angry that they did. I'm sorry you're in this position. We'll make sure nothing happens about this. I told them it was my fault for trying to grab your phone. I only just got out the hospital. Just call me when you're out. What?
I told them it was my fault for trying to grab your phone.
So was he drunk? What was he intoxicated? Do you know?
I have no idea. Let me have a look at this secondary
She
link
was
that's
in
on
the
here.
hospital, he went to jail, and she's texting like, what? I mean, dude, I mean, you of all
And yeah,
people know, I mean,
so
does she
here I'm
know
just
these
gonna send
texts
you
were
this
going to
link
be
as well.
leaked? Because he didn't even respond. This is at
Nope.
6 p.m. 3.5 hours later, she sent the paragraph. Let's read the paragraph. They just called again to check on me, and I can't see it because it's so blurred. Can you see it on your screen?
Oh, here, let me have a look.
Re
It looks like reiterated.
reiterate it. Is that an I? Could be an I. We'll go with that. I mean,
Yeah,
that
it looks
sounds
like
right.
it.
It sounds it fits in the sentence, right?
Mm.
How this was not an attack, and they do not have my blessing on any charges being placed. I read the paper they gave me about strangulation, and I saw point blank this did not occur and should be removed immediately. The judge is definitely going to be told this. He ensured this to me. I know you have the best team and there's nothing to worry about. I just want you to know that I'm doing all that I can on my end. What the fuck, dude? I also said to tell the judge to know that the of the call was to do with me collapsing and passing out and your worry as my partner due to the communication prior. Out of care, she promised me all will be relieved. Yeah, but that just sounds like they want that last one.
Yeah.
That last one what sounds scripted.
Yeah.
I don't know, they both kind of do, bro.
The first one seems more like frantic text message to try to clear his name, and the second one's like crafted. You know what I mean?
What are your thoughts? Is this the link right here?
Yeah, it should be. Yeah, that's the one.
Mr. Majors completely denies assaulting the woman around 11 a.m. Major calls 911 out of concern for the woman's mental health. Police arrive with the paramedics that is standard procedure and arrest Mr. Majors due to the NYPD protocol requesting arrest in certain circumstances on the same day. Only 7 and 9 hours later, the woman sent text message to Mr. Majors admitting that she was the one who physically forced against him. She also disavowed any allegations that he had done anything to her and confirmed that Mr. Majors called 911 because of her mental condition. Yeah, but
He's gonna stay Kang.
yeah, he's good. I don't think thinking.
I think he's gonna stay Kang. I think it's gonna just blow over.
Do
That's
you?
what I think's gonna go on. Yeah, that's what I
I
think's
don't,
gonna happen.
I don't know, man.
I think it's gonna blow over. I think there's a big thing of what you said that a lot of companies learned their lessons with the Johnny Depp case. So now they're not just gonna immediately. Some did. The freaking
Yeah,
army
yeah,
did.
yeah, yeah. They don't fuck around.
They
And
the
but remember,
government don't fuck around.
you know what makes it so fat satisfying? Well, not satisfying. It's the wrong word. What makes it all like kind of like come together, and I kind of like believe the other way is it's only because everybody else calls him a dick.
Right.
But I
We
don't
have heard
think,
that.
yeah, I don't think you should line somebody up and just because they're a dick place them off and say that they're a dick for the rest of their life, and that's how they treat women too.
Yeah.
I mean, is it high likeliness? Yeah, probably. But I don't know. I just think
He's gonna be. I see. He's staying with us. I heard Ant Man got a streaming release date.
yeah.
Yeah, let me have a look. I think that was one of the things that I was thinking. Mania. It was
Like
like
that little
June or something.
the little picture I made.
What? Disney Plus release date of April 18th. Eh? What happened? My bad.
You like that?
Hold on, it's doing a thing on my screen. Let me just refresh so it's caught up. Yeah, that's
Look
dope,
how it
isn't it?
don't look good when it's all blown up because I need you and a Victor.
Yeah.
You need to talk to your guys so we can get two Victor heads.
Yeah. Actually, I could probably see. Let me text homegirl.
Text your,
Homegirl Mars. She likes to do stuff
text your
for me for
homegirl,
fun.
dude. Text your homegirl, dude. Text her up. Text her up. See, be like, yo, tell her we need two Victors of ourselves made and an intro. How much?
Yeah, let me find some stuff out.
All right, so we'll move on from that. Basement's looking good.
I'm trying. I got most of the
I
walls
feel
done. The
like
last
can I
wall's
be
this
honest
one.
with you for a second?
Yeah, go for it.
I'm not against the trophy and the car stuff, but
I want a case for them.
yeah,
Literally.
I just feel like there's not a good place. The wheels and the way you have that
I want it there.
the way you have like the pictures and the wheels and the plaques, I like that a lot with the that's cool as fuck. But the maybe like you said, maybe it's because it's just on that IKEA table and it's not in a.
Yep.
I don't know. I know you're trying to
If I
like.
had it in like a curio cabinet in the corner,
Yeah, I know exactly what you're trying to do down there. That's the only reason why I bring it up. I know you're trying to make it like this fucking like you want a gaming room. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
You
big
want
old nerd haven.
fuck
And
yeah,
oh
dude.
yeah, I should have that like open.
Yeah, yeah, you should have that open. Don't forget leg day.
I don't.
Yeah.
My ankle destroyed.
All right. We'll move forward.
It's fat as hell. Yeah.
Let's see what's on the chopping block. All right, so that's Jonathan Majors news. Is that it?
That's all that I've seen new pop up. Let me do a quick little thing. What is this? Oh, shares major update on girlfriend abuse accusation. Is this something we already know? Let's have a look.
Have a
Yep,
look.
it's the text message.
All
Same
right,
thing.
so nothing new.
Yep, that's as of 5 days ago. That's what we know.
Well, we can move on to this Chris Hemsworth's news.
Yeah. So this is not brand new, but
I mean, this
it's
is two
definitely
days
gonna
old.
affect. Well, yeah. These articles update. They did the interview with him when he found out like 6 months ago or something like that.
Okay,
But it is gonna affect the universe, and that's what we do here at Table Talk.
that's what we do. We put it on the table. We slap it around. All right. Chris Hemsworth is recognized reorganizing his priorities. The Marvel actor appears to be taking an acting break, prompted by learning that he has a higher odds of experiencing Alzheimer's disease when compared to the general population. So, what does that mean? Let's break that down real quick. Higher odds of the general population. So, what's that saying? He's going to get it? What's the odds of everybody getting it?
Let's see. I'm looking now. About 1/3 of all people age 85 or older may have Alzheimer's. 1/3. That's already a pretty high number.
I said 85 though.
Yeah.
About 5 to 6% is 65.
Yeah. So it gets
So
it
he's
gets
saying it's higher than 5-6%. What is it? 7? Is it 7%?
Probably. I don't know.
I don't know. It's him playing with his kids and shit. 9th birthday. That's what's up, dude. I mean, that's what it's all about right there. That's why he does what he does. That and hanging out with the wife. That's just it. That's just all the real news here. Like you said, it's kind of old, but I guess they're rehashing it. Wonder what's going to change. He's taking a break. We just don't get Thor. He's off doing adventures with love.
Yeah.
That's the bottom line there. We'll keep it with Marvel before I get to that. Keep it with Marvel. Let's watch this Secret Invasion. Came out 2 days ago.
Yeah.
New trailer. I'm going to shut up. I'm going to not only shut up, I'm going to put it on this screen.
Fury. Since you've been gone, things have gotten much worse. How do you think I came back?
Mega dickhead.
Mega head. Mega penis.
You're in no shape for this fight that lies before us, old friend.
Yeah, fucked. You're fucked.
This is personal.
Very few of us know about the wars fought in the shadows that have raged on this planet. Do you feel responsible?
This June.
Where are the Avengers?
Maybe July if they feel like it.
This war is one I have to fight alone. You're the most wanted man on the planet.
You don't know what they have planned for you.
The great Nick Fury.
Great fucking Nick Fury! Oh shit, was that fucking Harrison Ford?
One last fight.
Yo, was that Harrison Ford?
I don't know. You're gonna have to go back and look at that.
Nah, that's not him.
No.
Can we get better frame rate here? What's up with fucking Disney cheaping out? I know streamers that have 4K. What the fuck is this bullshit, dude? Got a hole in it. It's all fucked up.
Yeah, dude's
Apparently it
hurting.
was fucked up before too. Look, no, that's someone's face.
Yeah, he's hurting.
Like face. Fucked it up.
He's like turning back into a scroll or some shit.
Ah, yes. Ah, yes. You know your judo well. Get your hand off my penis.
That's what it do, Yugi.
That's what it do, Yugi. It turns back to a scroll. All right, you didn't even know about this, dude.
Uh-oh, here we go.
I actually saved this for you.
Oh yeah, I saw this. We're gonna talk about it.
I tried to get you with something you maybe didn't think. All right, fucking Pablo Escobar. What soundtrack is it?
Everything right now feels so out of reach.
You always land on your feet, bro. You're Jaime.
They don't get out much.
Hey, I don't get much.
Jenny?
I just want to rap.
Guard it with your life, but do not open it. You went in to get us jobs, and all you brought back was a hamburger?
Okay, I don't think it's a burger.
You haven't looked?
What the hell is that?
How did you get it to do that?
Never heard of the Blue Beetle before. Oh, shit.
Jaime.
Damn. What the fuck is this, dude? Is that how he is all the time now? If he's not like that all the time, I don't even want to see it.
Host acquired.
Who said that? Okay, it's gonna be okay.
I don't know if he learns how to, because you don't control it. It's like a Jarvis, but it's in control of you a percentage of the time. It sometimes does what you want, and sometimes doesn't.
This ain't what you want. This ain't what you want. What is going on? I just want to rap.
It's called the Scarab. It's some kind of world-destroying weapon. It's designed to protect its host.
This ain't what you want.
Sometimes it does what you want, and sometimes it doesn't.
Body out of
That looks familiar.
I think I cut a bus in half.
I just saw that. In the movie.
So he does change back. That's whack, dog.
But it belongs.
There needs to be circumstance to some of these things,
And
man.
all you feel for your family makes you weak.
Like, Iron Man was always Iron Man. You know what I'm saying?
Sent you a gift.
Does that make any sense? Like, when he didn't have the suit on, he was still Iron Man. I don't know if that makes
Whatever
any
you
sense.
can imagine,
It makes sense.
I can create.
Like, when he stood up to Loki, he stood up to Loki without the suit on, but as Iron Man. I don't know if this is like the same. That shit looks dope as shit, though. I ain't even gonna lie. I'm definitely gonna see that.
Yeah,
It's like Batman stuff.
Batman's a fascist.
I just want to rap.
Oh, so they're gonna integrate it.
Why is Batman a fascist? That's what I want to know why they said that.
I've never heard of this guy until I've seen this.
Yeah, I did a little bit of looking around after I seen the trailer to try to figure out about him. So let's
Yo, look,
see.
yo, the comics the comics are the best spot. They did a great job showing how scary it was when he first transformed, became part of the suit. And I don't think anyone can argue with that. And this guy, yeah, that was a horror movie vibes original.
Yeah.
A little bit of comic news that you might be into.
Yeah.
Marvel announces X-Men Days of Future Past prequel from Arrow creator. So they're going to drop Marvel celebrating the X-Men 60th anniversary this year, and part of that is revisiting the classic X-Men story Days of Future Past. Remember the movies?
Yeah.
So they're going to be dropping this bad boy.
Uh-oh. Oh, yeah, that's dope.
Yeah. Yeah. And it's called Doomsday.
Yeah. I'm really getting that.
Yeah. What is Day of Future Past? Uncanny X-Men number 141 to 142. They help redefine the X-Men mythology, making time travel and all the other bullshit. At Doomsday, it's going to be number 1. It's only a 4 comic, looks like. So I think I'm going to grab that up. Thought you might like that.
Yeah, that's dope. Looking on Twitter, just saw a guy get a $20 pickup of like a rare Wolverine comic. I'm like, how, dude?
Oh, shit.
That's what I need to start hitting antique stores. I know they have them, pawn shops and stuff.
Move on. This is no, you're this part of it you're not really too huge into. I know you enjoy it,
I do.
but So I'll give you some 12 view of KT's case here. They're step up and all. If you guys care about UFC at all, Alex Pereira, this guy has fought Alessandra, Israel Alessandra. Have you heard of that guy, the black guy? They call him Stylebender. This guy had beat him twice before they even joined the UFC.
Damn.
Alessandra, this guy right here, he joined, became champion. You know, did the work, became champion. Called this guy out because he beat him. He comes to the UFC, fucks a couple people up, gets a title shot, then fucks him up, and then beat him again. And now they're about to fight for the 4th time because this guy just 4 times, I guess, dude. I don't know, man. I don't know because like in the 3rd one, it was. I don't want to say it was close. Like Stylebender was fucking him up, but Alex just pieced it all together. He made it his and reminded Izzy the other 2 times he whooped his ass. I guess this should be fun.
Rough.
I want to hear what he has to say. Cuz they fight this Saturday, by the way.
Huh.
Yeah. I'll hook you up.
Nice. Yeah, we should be on here.
Well, Alex, your first fight week as UFC champion, I guess, just talk us how it's feeling. Is it any different being the reigning title holder?
Pô, Alex, a sua primeira semana da luta como UFC, campeão do UFC, né? Fala pra gente aí se tá sentindo alguma coisa de novidade essa semana, como é que tá se sentindo?
Tô me sentindo muito bem, bem preparado, treinei muito, né,
para
essa luta, uma luta muito importante. Diferente assim, né? Uma foi a conquista do cinturão e agora a primeira defesa. Então eu tô muito bem, tô muito empolgado, sempre pé no chão. Treinei muito bem para essa luta.
Well, I'm feeling very good.
Hold on, I need to try.
Trained very hard for this fight, feeling well prepared. You know, different between this one, the last one. Last one I was looking to be a champ. Now I'm here as a champ. But I trained very well for this fight.
Pretty quick turnaround and an instant rematch. Obviously, we understand why Israel would want this fight and want it immediately. Why did it appeal to you to have this fight again right away?
Bom, uma reviravolta rápida, né? E o Adesanya já quis já revanche imediata. O que significa para você já ter essa luta logo de cara?
Né, foi como eu falei, ele era um campeão dominante e tinha todo o merecimento aí de escolher o que ele quer fazer, se fazer mais uma ou 2 lutas antes de fazer uma revanche, mas ele falou que queria lutar rápido e aí eu falei que não ia atrapalhar o caminho dele e foi o que eu fiz e agora a gente vai lutar novamente.
Well, that's what I said before, you know what I mean? He was a dominant champion. Maybe could have done 2 or 3 before that, but he wanted to do right away. I say no problem.
How do you feel about your performance in the last fight, right? I mean, he was winning the majority of the rounds until you were able to score the knockout. So when you look at the last fight, are you satisfied with how the fight went, given the result, or were you frustrated with it?
Falando sobre a última luta, né? Ele estava ganhando a maioria dos rounds.
This is kind of dumb.
E na sua opinião aí, como é que você acha que essa...
Because he's not. That's what I was looking for.
Take everything more seriously.
This is busy.
Kind of like
You there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Kind of what this time has been like for you. You know, has it been like a fun challenge or a frustrating time? What's the preparation been like?
The last 5 months, well, Christmas was the first time I enjoyed Christmas with my family in, 3 years probably. All of us together in the same house, doing regular folk shit. And New Year's, I actually enjoyed it, got crazy. Still working, getting stronger, but like kind of like unsubscribe from all the fight shit, you know. But yeah, from then on, I just been working. I've always been working. Never really took my foot off the gas, but I just, you know, let my hair down a little bit.
You feel like that was necessary? I mean, we hear a lot about, right, like the pressure of being a champion and all that it entails.
There's always pressure, bro. There's always pressure. I'm Israel Adesanya. There's always pressure on me. But yeah, I still don't, I mean, I don't feel that, oh, the pressure is off my shoulders or anything. There's more pressure on me now, you know, because I'm me. I'm not him, I am me. So, yeah, there's always going to be that. But again, like,
let's talk about
this weekend, you were
how you're fucking prepping.
They felt better after losing the belt, like it took off a pressure off them. I'm wondering if you experienced anything similar, almost like a relief of kind of losing that championship pressure.
Make this 420 friendly.
And you mentioned how obviously you're focused on Pereira here and
Let's
you're
do it, dude.
out to beat him. Do
I'll
you
put
almost
it on the
expect
table.
an immediate trilogy bout if you do beat him?
We need a table emote for when we do this and stuff. Did you hit your homegirl up?
Nope.
So
you
I
beat
gotta
him
reach
in?
out to her. I'm reaching out to her for the face. What'll be like the vectors of the face, and then I'd have to hit somebody else up.
Well, that's
to try
fine.
to
Let's
do
start
a-
with that and see how much you charge.
Yeah.
Go. This is AI. Google chip malfunction takes aim at NVIDIA's generative whatever. You can read it.
The battle over AI with Deirdre Bosa, who joins us now. Hi, Deirdre.
Tyler, it's been kind of fun, hasn't it, to see the tech titans trade shots back and forth with billions of dollars at stake. Our audience, they might remember that back when Microsoft first showcased ChatGPT, Satya Nadella said he wanted to make Google, quote, dance. Ever since, we've seen a feistier, more aggressive Google on the generative AI front. The company has now published a scientific paper that seems to fire back, letting Nadella and NVIDIA, another giant in the space, know that not only are they dancing, but they don't even need a partner here. The paper says essentially that its supercomputer is faster and more efficient than comparable systems from NVIDIA. And that matters because the chips at the compute level is what drives the products like ChatGPT and Bard. Large language models, they are becoming so big, guys, that they cannot be stored on a single chip. So they have to be split across thousands of chips, which then have to work together, creating a supercomputer. So Google here is saying that its in-house chip, it's known as the Tensor Processing Unit, or TPU, is being used now for 90% of its work on AI training. And Google says it can be strung together to create better generative AI than comparable systems from NVIDIA. Now, the context here is that more big tech is designing their own chips, like Apple and its M1 series that displaced Intel. There's also Amazon's custom computing chips for data centers aimed at lowering costs for its customers. And guys, this is likely just the start of the AI battle at the chip or the compute level that will drive these consumer-facing products. At this stage, though, Wall Street, it's worth noting, is somewhat skeptical that Google is going to displace NVIDIA anytime soon. Several analysts noting that Google compared its system to a less advanced version of NVIDIA's, and Mizuho called that initial stock movement that saw NVIDIA shares down an overreaction. Certainly looks that way since they're back in positive territory. There is, though, however, that longer-term risk to NVIDIA's now incredibly high valuation that more of big tech shifts to their own custom chips. For other chip makers as well, that is a threat, and the winner there would be ARM.
Let me ask something that's maybe a little bit tangential to what you've just been talking about, but I'm curious. You say that Google has its own chip. They manufacture this chip. Where do they do it? Do they manufacture it in their own fab places, or what?
So they designed the chip with the help of ARM. ARM is the chip company that is owned by SoftBank that is expected to IPO in the next year, and then those chips are typically made by one of the big manufacturers like TSMC, but the importance here is that they are designing it and displacing some of the chip makers that we know very well, like Intel and Qualcomm and others in the future, plausibly, because they're bringing it in-house and that will save costs for them and their customers.
Dude.
I mean, you've set this up in sort of like a sharks versus
get out of
jets
hand.
kind of way, Deirdre. But in reality,
Well, you know what I seen today was I seen today that people are using AI for intimate conversations, and that's where it really starts getting scary, right? Then that's where we get into Futurama and talking about sex bots. Maybe that's where racism dies. Like flat out dies is when androids are what we are is now the new hatred.
Yeah, everybody will hate them. We're coming up on some times. It might be scary. It might be fucking awesome.
Record of Ragnarok's coming. The new manga chapter's coming out. New manga chapter will probably be out in 2 weeks. So we'll definitely check out the Record of Ragnarok. You can check out the free preview. Have you ever seen Record of Ragnarok?
I have not.
Offensive. So it's on. So that's going to be your homework for the week. For the next 2 weeks. It's very short, one season. What it's about is mortals throughout time fighting gods. And when I mean throughout time, I mean Adam fights Zeus from Adam and Eve, fights Zeus. That guy right there is fuck is his name? He's a famous Jack the Ripper. That's Jack the Ripper. And he's fighting Thor. So it's a bunch of that. The gods fighting the best humans of all time. Whoa, how unexpected. It wasn't the legendary hero who made the first move. Instead, it was the serial killer. And that's Jack the Ripper. I actually seen this episode. As pierce a divine body.
Does it have an anime as well?
Yeah, the anime is what you're going to watch. It's on Netflix.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
That's your
I was just about to Google that.
2-week homework.
Hey, give me something to watch tonight.
Yeah, and it's really good, and this is going to be one of the mangas we start covering because this is like newly, so we can start covering it from the beginning. I give you a little insight on this chapter though as we go through it. And this is just the 5-page panel. So what's going on is the reason why they say divine and all this other stuff, that kind of represents their power. It's like key to them. Divine power is like their key. Now the reason why Jack the Ripper and these other humans can strike at the gods and do damage is because I want to say the name of them are Valkyries. I could be wrong. Valkyries are giving their power to the humans to fight the gods. So one of the Valkyries turned herself into his gloves, so whatever he touches turns into a divine weapon.
Oh no shit.
So yeah. And this shit gets crazy. This fight gets crazy. There's no doubt he actually pulled one over on a god. He's the fiction of 7 million years. What's that? Crucifixion of 7 million years. I want to say perfection, but it's not.
Let me say it looks like personification.
Personification of 7 million years. Human malice. Jack the Ripper. God bless you. Look at that drawing. Look at that art on him. That looks pretty cool. Actually looks just like the anime. Oh, look. Pulls a knife out. My man throws more knives at him. Then he crushes them. I'll simply crush it. That's something Thor would say, right?
Right.
Our Greek friend seems to be in trouble. Blah, 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 blah. That might be Hercules. Yeah, I think that's Hercules. Storm of Blades. I thought this was supposed to be a preview. This is like the whole fucking manga. Yeah, so they fight for a while. Yeah, and this is kind of how one of the episode how the episode ends is like this, sort of all the blood, and he's getting fucked up, and he loses half his arm. I believe he loses half his arm. Yeah, it is Hercules. Before he was Hercules, he was just a boy named Achilles. I don't know if that's his name. All right, get to Dragon Ball.
What do we got?
Literally nothing. I knew we didn't have nothing. Yeah, so April 20th.
Nice.
What is April 20th this year?
Let's have a look at that.
Going to Thursday.
That's all right.
Maybe we move the podcast then on Thursday, if you're okay with that.
And have 420 podcast.
420 friendly.
I'll get a cart. We'll hang out.
420 friendly. We'll make it a 2-hour podcast, maybe 2.5-hour podcast.
Yeah.
2 weeks. We'll have a special guest on. Find somebody. I got somebody that's in mind. He's a big Marvel head. So we could just all fucking talk Marvel. He's 420 friendly as well.
Hell yeah.
That really sucks, dude. It's like this is where we leave off, you know? It's like, do we even discuss any of this? You seen the movie, right?
I'm almost finished it.
Well, you seen this part. It's the very beginning.
I know.
This is where they are.
I've seen about 3/4 of the movie, and then I got
I've been tried to say, Remedy Beemore tried to say they weren't going to do this. And I said they're definitely going to do this. There's 100% they're going to do this because there's people that don't give a fuck about the anime and only watch this.
Yeah, they're going to run through the whole story.
Absolutely,
in
dude.
detail.
Absolutely. So, I mean, dude, what? It went. It did start where they went from talking about the android. Do you remember this part? Was Krillin hanging on the back of the police car like that? I don't think that's right.
I don't remember him being on. What? I'm gonna have to here. Hold on.
Yep, I'm doing it now. I'll let you reference it. I'll pull your face up.
That's not gonna show my screen though.
No, that's fine. You can't.
Let's see. Pop one up.
Yeah, just go to that part where mine is showing both.
So let's see. Okay, here's where she's bouncing around. It's before this. No, I don't see Krillin on this car.
Yeah, me
Because
neither.
that's right before. Yeah. Huh. Yeah, you don't pull a gun out or nothing.
Oh.
Nope.
No, that doesn't happen?
No, I'm not seeing it. Not seeing him on that car because that's the one in the beginning, right? Let me try to look further and see if there's.
Let me start at the beginning here. So they get into when he gets the bee back, gets in the car. Krillin is here on the car. I don't remember this part, and I don't think it was in the anime.
No, I'm not seeing it.
So this is something duly added.
Yeah, that's what it looks like.
So Krillin knows about what's going on, but in the manga, he was fucking clueless, dude. Look, there's our podcast.
Hey, we're on the front page of YouTube with 263 billion views.
So, I mean, what do we do with that news? Do we have to read the rest of this now? I don't remember none of this. And the bee, like him fighting the bee.
Where are they on their way to? Are they on their way to the
This is when he's eating. This is
headquarters?
when he's eating the cookies out of the car.
Right in the beginning.
Yeah, this is when
There was there was no bee.
Yeah, what is his
Wait a
little
minute.
flying thing?
There is, but I don't in that scene it wasn't like there wasn't like a I'm looking at it now.
I really don't think this was in
So yeah, because the bee's there, right? But he's
the
not.
bee should be there, but
There's no Krillin situation.
and that's what I thought, and I'm glad I waited until this so we could talk about this. So they kind of did the same thing when they did the other movies, right? Is they did this very similar to the movie, but they changed it for the manga. Hell, they've only been adding the manga, adding the movies to the manga since I want to say Resurrection, Battle of Gods.
Yeah.
Battle of Gods was the first, and now they just keep going on and on with it. But they're changing details, and why? Why can't they both be similar, but like maybe the wording's a little different? Or maybe some fillers took it out, or maybe some fillers added. But this is detrimental right here. And the reason why I say that is because Krillin didn't know, and Piccolo was doing it all on his own. So what is that going to change for the future of the manga here? Because the bee punched him off, and he just fell on the ground and rolled off. It was like, oh
yeah, I don't know. Let me fix this. I don't know what why that's added in there. It doesn't. It must play into something else later down the line. Krillin's.
I think it's going to
encountered.
change. I think maybe you really think about it, all these people got power boost in this. Gohan and Goten and Trunks definitely got one. They grew up in age and became more powerful. Learned to fight with each other better than any other person in Dragon Ball. Gohan got a whole new form. His mentality is now unlocked. Piccolo got his new orange form. We got a new character or two. Broly's learning technique and controlling his rage.
Yeah, that's gonna be a big thing.
But what did Krillin get? What happened with Krillin? Why is someone that was in the Tournament of Power and able to last as long as he did? And the one that we all are supposed to be able to relate to as the viewer, because he's the only real like human. Why are they doing him like this?
They have to figure out some way for him to be able to start harnessing higher powers.
He might. Well, why can't he? It doesn't. Why can't he become like like Master Roshi?
Yeah.
I mean, Master Roshi. I'll show you a panel that I found today that's in a manga that you didn't know about.
I believe it.
But I'll just pull it up on my Twitter because people's been liking the shit out of it lately. This is Dragon Ball Super episode channel manga chapter 39. And you're going to tell me that Krillin can't get upgraded?
He can.
I mean, look at it. It's him jumping. All right, first it's him. It's Garen throwing a punch. Jiren throwing a punch. Jiren throwing a punch at anybody, they're getting hit. Even Goku. The only way they were able to dodge was Ultra Instinct. That was the only way I mean, dude, freeze time, skip time, put me in a different time warp reality. It didn't matter with Jiren. He was hitting you. There was nobody that didn't get hit by Jiren. So he throws a punch, he slides under his leg. He hops, goes back over here. Jiren immediately on him. Throwing punches. And he's dodging them with ease. Strong resemblance. He says, "Hey, Whis." Those moves, they're a strong resemblance. Saying that technique he's using here represents Ultra Instinct.
Yeah, it resembles that for sure. Because he's fucking dodging the shit out of that.
Now, this is saying, I want to see this in the manga. That could be drawn. Someone could just draw on that.
I just go into that list you have pulled up.
What list?
Oh, is there another list for the super like you have for the current one?
I have to join to read it.
Toyotaro continues to put the B.
I'm just going to watch this guy because I do like this guy. So that's not lazy content. It's just he's very thorough.
Wrote it for a fact. Now to get this, in fact, when he kicks her away onto the Omni Kings, and it's still but it's eliminate.
There you go.
Not going to work. And Jiren actually talks about how Goku's raising his power, but he's not thinking about how it's going to affect his body long term. Sort of like what happened to Kale in the previous chapter. Now, here's where things start to get nutty. Conveniently enough, while all this is going on, Master Roshi is squaring off against Casserole, who actually tells Roshi that he's not that powerful, but Roshi uses his martial arts skill to eliminate Casserole by tripping him. Now, I really loved what the anime did with Roshi as far as giving him some. So this really takes this idea and goes a little bit too far. And if you've been following the community, you know this character who we just saw manages to die the entire franchise, and one of the strongest characters in the history of this entire franchise, and actually manages to dodge and block Jiren's attacks. Now, keep in mind that Jiren is a guy who we just saw break through limitations of time against Hit just a few chapters ago.
I just said that.
Incredibly fast and incredibly strong, the strongest from Universe 11. And Master Roshi, a guy who had trouble fighting Saiyan Saga level characters in the past, is using what is referred to as a similarity to Ultra Instinct. It's not quite
crazy,
Ultra
right?
Instinct, but
That's
it's
nuts,
similar
dude.
to Ultra Instinct. And he's using this to dodge Jiren's attacks. Now, obviously, because this is not Ultra Instinct, I can't sit here and get mad at that. But the idea of Roshi being able to fight toe-to-toe with Jiren, even if it's just for a few moments, is absolutely and utterly ridiculous. And there's no defending this whatsoever. I've seen people say things like, well, Jiren was suppressed. Well, I got news for you. Everybody is suppressed in this tournament
where did
because
that
you don't want to
come
kill
from?
your opponent because you get disqualified. So that doesn't work. Jiren going toe-to-toe with Roshi, there's just such a higher
I don't understand
such
where
a
that
higher
came from.
level of power from Jiren that Jiren should have no problem at all with Roshi.
Wow, the
and yet
series
he
sucks
manages
now.
to actually dodge Jiren's movements. It's completely absurd. Toyotaro has been known for the past few months to do some really stupid crap and make illogical and
This
pointless
is one of them.
changes to the story.
I'm done with it. I am done with it. Well, 8 o'clock. Appreciate everybody coming by. You're muted. Hello? Still muted. Did I mute you? Say something? Yeah, you're muted. You're not coming up. No green. No green on the Discord. Is it green button or red button? Did you turn the volume down? There we go.
What's going on? I didn't. Oh.
Is the button loose? Is the cord loose?
Oh, something.
Well,
little splash of something. Yeah, appreciate the hell out of everybody stopping by and hanging out with us.
Be here next Wednesday at 7:00. Hopefully with some Ragnarok news. Steve's gonna do his homework, and I'm gonna finish watching Samurai Champloo.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll probably look at that manga next week too. Once I finish this, that no, you know what else I finished was After Samurai. That was pretty good.
Love that show.
Yeah, it just wasn't long enough. Well, appreciate everybody stop by, and we'll see you Wednesday.
Take it easy.